Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Tom Richard. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson. Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure. It's time for our tale of the tape. Jack Johnson, 200 pounds with a reach of 74 inches. And his opponent, Jack Dempsey, the Manessimo. If you want to call yourself the best, you've got to go for a legend like this man. Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument on both sides, but this is not fun. We'll be joining the side spot in years to come. That Galveston giant himself, Jack Johnson, the unapologetic first ever light heavyweight champion. It's Jack Dempsey. His fighting style is rough, tough, and aggressive. You can't hide from this man. Oh, that's right. So now let's go into the ring for this show. Here's the sexy Jimmy Lee Jr. Expectations are for this action affair. We expect big things. I don't think we're going to be disappointed. don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight.
This fight has
a real good flow to it.
Hook misses.
The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
So easy. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, and you're on the wrong side of a beat. This could be hellfire.
Both of these fighters have had their moments. Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than that. Jab never hurt. These two were made for each other.
So close
to that uppercut. Punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Johnson is right. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Needs to knock out without the doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're getting it. Think.
Just stay focused.
Come on, switch it up. Need you to go back out there. Need you to lose respect. Focus. Jab. Just box up.
Think about the first things of what we do.
Come on, you want to win this fight? Get out there, switch.
Set him up. Take him out. He's ready to go.
What are you doing? Come on, switch up. There's the bell for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be fooled, don't get sucked in. Make him fight, your fight. Hold him, tie him, just hit it, please again. Your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Sometimes when you're fighting counter-puncher for rounds can get a little boring, it's trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to be right. Concentrate.
You'd like
to see more jabs. At the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Start a match made in heaven.
Gotta
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He would know this better than me. That was eight fighting someone that takes a former style. They don't let you breathe. If they don't let you get off the ropes, you can't get your offense up. You just got to deal with it. You got to deal with these guys. You know you're going to fight. You got to hold it. You got to tight. You got to leave it when you come in until it looks like you break up. But keep your hands high. Because they won't keep punching you like this. He said stuff. There he is. Round with 10 seconds to go. Johnson is so we're entering desperation mode here. We're going to need every minute of this fight is important. Every second minute of each round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
switching off, starting to make mistakes, switching off.
Great
Great
play.
play.
Stay
Stay
focused.
focused.
Don't let that into the fight.
Okay, focus. Big things. Calm yourself down.
On to the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round. They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. Come on now. And style it out. Get on the back. Good jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on. Stamina is off the charts. Big shot from both of these fighters. Got to be careful though. Straight right, just missed it. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want that heavy fist. Real good back and forth between these two fighters. So close. How can you separate it? It's going to be all up 9 for the judges. Straight right, just miss it. He just missed that jab. Score that hit again. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. The ground's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Johnson is losing. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. Come on, bro. Bring it away. More back to the corner like a jerk. Here we go, round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. That was a tough round. Now you better make sure he doesn't put it on there. That's what they're going to do. So tie him up, hold it, eliminate him. Then turn him into the front. Perfect counter shot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're dealing with someone with so much speed, it's practically private start, footwork, quick speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle. He's looking for the direct counter punch. He's got the game down. Very competitive round here so far. Skills for skill, top for top. Stop and match made in heaven. Off the charts should be from both of these fighters. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt? I've seen this multi-fight with that kind of just dead long. Forget tactics, very easy to take it and touch you. It's done. That's where it's going to come from. Every time he's above the clock, I will keep this running right back. Very competitive run with 10 seconds left. Johnson is well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next one. Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Come on, you better. You've done all the work on the way to the cap.
Where's the bell for out front? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come up, put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. He's smart. He's going to try to put all the pressure. He knows you like it, but he knows you like it. Put it. Be sharp.
Keep for that machine. It's always coming.
Right up the middle.
Walk away from each other and then rush back in control. After you feel the receipt, it's always coming. Just put it on the target. Beautiful shot. I can't believe it. Skillful skill.
That's right, that knocks you from the, so I can't use that for more difficult.
Every time they drop their guard, they hit
very heavyweight, but they move like middleweight. Truly elite level stunt here.
Sometimes it's just difficult. They are perfect. Thanks for choosing it.
This fight to the judges was right here. They're losing their submission. He is good to a point, but sometimes it can be the sweetest sound. Good round, I like that. What are you doing? Come on, switch up. Here we go in the 6th round. They're still and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They got 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. Come on now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time
they throw a shot, they get it.
You would
Not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. That uppercut doesn't get through.
You're a power puncher.
You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Power, that might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
To be a judge in this fight is both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Well blocked that right up.
Straight right,
just missed it. Listen to that jab.
This round
to go either way. 7 seconds to go. Jump to this one. And the round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You can lock up, you're down. You need to go out there and go out. You know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Just keep thinking.
Here we go. It's round 7. off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. Just be heard, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get sucked in. Make him fight, your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just your head plays again. And your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
If you took a good chip, doesn't mean you've got legs skin. You can still get caught. So you've got to go for the spot there. It's over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them skin and go for speed.
Jab slightly off target.
That
jab doesn't score. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know, that notches both you. So I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
Nice counter shot. Not a lot of action, but there might be more action here.
The uppercut did not score. The exchange punches. Despite what the judges both might make, they're almost losing the distance. Johnson is in big trouble here. He has been saved by the bell. Wow, it's like two different leagues. And we're up again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a just rush round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it out there. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight yet. Not to the center of the comeback.
Power is obviously a great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You're going to get in there with some of that bigger, stronger, faster, just strong brain.
Beautiful counter. Not a lot of punch out. Thought there would be some more action here. Done without the They figured out the combination to their safe.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Slap and match made in heaven.
So much
for boxing. This is a fight. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Johnson, he is getting beats in the score. Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute. There's the bell for knockdown. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out with the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's going to try to take on the pressure. He knows your legs are done. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
Catch and shoot.
He scores with the hit.
score with that right hand. Counter punch. Been sent back for just a moment. This fighter's going to be 1,000 paper-cuts on punch. He'll beat you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is got to do it. And that's really really good for just going to stop the fight. And you know this is here. So you show straight away. You've got to get inside contact.
You're close to making this round.
That's so close, so close. As soon as separated, it's going to require enough to get it to the judges.
When are we going to see a
Jab from these two.
Jab finding its target.
You know the sports cards are going to be all over the place in this one.
You might have got that one.
He's on the ball. He's on this last round. It's pretty obvious who dominance
Without a doubt makes it look so easy.
There's the bell start raising in. That was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Well, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because one happens down.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards.
This
This is the heavyweight division. One punch can end this fight.
So one who draws first, look, that's what you've got to look at. If you're there, if you know you're never to find it, you've got to be on it, you've got to be confident.
You can tell
Who's stronger and who's faster. I like what you're seeing. You're going to reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched.
It's a little late for that, ain't it?
Skill, tap and tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them. More than
Great.
How about that counter shot? Swing and miss with that left hook. Yeah, real respect to each other's punching. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Performance goes on to the judges' scorecards as they unanimous decision.
Lord, please bless my castle of sand. Waiting on the battle, so I handle all in my hand. More forces, more towards my door with demands. More important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling and recording with fans, can you please reinforce all my motion bands? I should have put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture, you can't park over apart. You gotta march forth over your art and for your fans. When you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't over the dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, Lord, please bless my mansion and cards. If ever challenge you, let's camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in a park. A planet made of uninhabited parts.
Welcome to the. He is the. Not too many. Athletes have been waiting for a long time to reach their luck. Here we go. They both want to still knocking. He just absorbed a big left hand. He misses that straight left. Punch down hit green. This is green. They go long as a function. They won't let the green. It's like playing a hornet steps. You've seen the fence of the back. It's been filmed. You understand how hard it is. They look at science and you can be a right into it. It's like a bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Still for the field. Missed him with an uppercut. You hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Let's get back to him. Like to see more chance. The throw was a bad intention. You know the score's going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you better believe he can't win the scorecard. Even starts on that.